Hey, get out of here. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Why is there an echo? Well, because of my phone, dumbass. All right, let's rock. That is such a banger. And it's a shame that I can't use it because it's copyright, even though I got it on one of those sites where you're allowed to use this music. Yet I get a copyright hit every time it comes on. It's fine. I like it that much. I don't need it. No pay here. Not yet, anyway. Doing it just for fun. Nintendo Switch 2 releasing soon. We're going to check out some Nintendo Switch 1 before I sell my console. And preparation for that. Preparation Nintendo Switch. We are going to take a look at the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Some parts of it. But I wanted to show before I re-downloaded YouTube. So just a quick preface. For this console, I had to send it into Nintendo repairs. And let me just tell you, if you ever have a problem with your Nintendo product and you call into them, do not take the first price they give. So what happened was this Switch 2, or the Switch OLED model that I have, resells used for between $180 and $240, give or take. Depending on the condition of it, what comes with it. I have all the original stuff. However, my console, and I think it was because of trying to stream it, which let's hope this doesn't happen again through this stream. It just wouldn't dock. It would charge on the dock, but it wouldn't bring up a picture. So I tested another Nintendo Switch on top of the same dock. It worked, so I knew it was my console. I called Nintendo. They said $180, I think, to fix it. I'm like, no, I can buy a new used one for that. I'm not going to pay that. So she came back. She said, hold on, and gave me a price of $100 or $120. And I said, I thought about it for a second. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to try to fix it myself. I told her, and she said, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Give me a second. She came back, free. She said free. How could I not do that? So I sent it in. About 2.5 weeks later, I got it back. Works. They did, however, send me a new unit. They didn't say why. I just figured they couldn't fix it. So they gave me a new unit. Didn't have to pay a dime. So if you ever have a problem, and I could tell it was a new unit because it was a different serial number. Pristine screen. Mine was already. They shipped it back, no screen protector. Mine had one on, so I had to get one to put on. But yeah, if you ever have a problem and you have to call in, don't take the first price they give you. Just try to Jew them down. Probably shouldn't say that on stream. Just try to get them down to to free 99. But yeah, so when I went to re-download YouTube on here so we could watch the Switch Direct, you got to go to virtual game cards now. There was a system update just yesterday. Mine updated yesterday. Some people got it the day before. And when you go into eShop, you go up to your little icon and it will have you re-download stuff. Well, when you go in there to do that, that menu is still there, but it tells you to go to your home screen and go to virtual game cards. So that's where we're going to go. And here is all of the things that I have purchased, whether it was free or whether it cost money. So we want to get YouTube, load on this system. So while my console got sent out, and this is kind of cool for me to test all this new stuff out with the whole sharing, the virtual game cards. I have another Nintendo Switch OLED system, and I made that my primary system when I sent this one out so I could play all my games on that one. Now that this one came back, this is not recognized. My new one's not recognized as my primary system, and that's fine. I'm not going to go through all that because I'm selling it anyway. But I wanted to test it out and all that, so I re-downloaded some stuff. You have to link your two systems, which I did. And now I can play anything, anytime, as long as I'm connected online, if that makes any sense. It's very similar to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, if anyone has done that. If you have two different consoles, or if you want to share with a friend. Basically, you could set your home console as your friend's console, so he can play all your games, and then you log in. As long as you're online at your house playing on your system, you can access all your games. So it's a way, kind of a way around to get, you know, split cost of games with friends. But you know what? I'm going to have to override the Fortnite update. Fortnite's doing an update, so download options, download first. It should download rather quick. We'll take a look at the Switch 2 Direct, and then we're going to play some Mario Kart 8. I'm going to show off some of my skills. Anybody that wants to challenge me or play a knockout tour with me when the new one comes out, you're going to see what you're going up against. And I recommend you think twice about it. We will be online that probably Friday, the day after release. As long as everything goes right, I'm still knocking on wood. I got 2 pre-orders in. And the reason I did that was because I was afraid one might get canceled. So I had it in the Target cart first, went to check out, and it went awry, didn't work out. So then I finally got through to Walmart, went through, I thought. Then Best Buy finally came on, and I was able to get one there. So I kept the Best Buy, and Walmart happened to work too. So I just decided to give the Walmart one to my brother, Cam Nintendo, and I took the Best Buy one. And so far, they're still up and running. Let's pray that goes through. I'm just worried that they're going to come back and say, well, you know, we're going to have to get you on the second wave. Fuck that. Let's go to YouTube, and the problem with this is it's not going to have probably not going to have my credentials in here, so I'm going to have to enter them in. If that's the case, I will put you on a separate screen. But we'll see. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to log in. We can do it from the phone though, right? Yeah. Wait, what? Ooh, that's not cool. See if we can get around this. Protected content cannot be played. Your TV or monitor may not support HDCP. If your TV or monitor does not support HDCP, make sure the power is turned on and try again. That's because we're going through the Elgato, it looks like. Are they going to give me a different... Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it might not work on this one. I might actually have to switch over to the PlayStation to get it to run. I don't know. I'm not dealing with that right now, so we're just going to go right into Mario Kart 8. Close out that. I mean, even if it lets me play this on here, load it in. So I'm wondering if, as you can see, wait, unable to load because the other system is offline. What the hell is going on here? All right, well, I will be right back. Let's try this again. Eject. Oh, so you have to eject it virtually. That's insane. Okay, so we're learning a little more here. So when you eject it from this console back onto mine, I'm guessing that I have to then have both systems connected to the internet to get it back over. Weird. It's basically like having one console say, yes, you can borrow this game. That way you can't just take the game without permission. I don't know how you do a workaround with that stuff, but it's not going to be that much of an issue in the future for me anyway, maybe for other people. But yes, here we are, Mario Kart 8. Getting ready for Mario Kart World. I cannot wait. I gotta be honest, when the Switch 2 was first announced, I was not excited really at all. Basically, they, I was under the assumption that it was another Switch. It looks just like Switch 1. I was hoping for something a little different design, maybe. I don't know what I was expecting, but it didn't really hit me on that first Direct. I said, I can wait. But then they dropped that April 2nd Direct, where they showed a full extensive Mario Kart World look, the Donkey Kong Bonanza, Dusk Bloods, for Christ's sake. Like, we don't even need to go back and watch the Direct. Check it out sometime. It's unbelievable. It was the best Direct I've ever seen. It's up there with like an E3, like just by itself on Nintendo. Everything for Nintendo. They went hard and it worked for me. It got me. I was all in from there. So I'm just happy we got a... Should we do 200 for the stream? Why not? Let's do 200, and we're going to do some of the booster course packs. We're not doing the basics. My main The Shy Guy. Always will be. For the stream, we are going to use Koopa Troopa. And we're going to motorbike it. He got a little green one, right? Yeah. What do you think? Orange wheels? They seem too big. I wish you could change the size. I like the color of that orange on that bike. Those are too small. These are new. Should we try out the new Cyber Slicks? Yeah, why not? And always got to use the Bowser Flyer. Glider, whatever you want to call it. And we are going to go... I want to play one that has one of the N64 courses on it. Please tell me that the booster course at least has one. That one. Anything else? You're telling me that all of these and only one Nintendo 64 track made it over. How many are on the original? These were all brand new. 5. Well, almost 5 cups were new tracks. And then they mix in, looks like they mix in some new tracks with these other packs. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total Nintendo 64 courses. How many did Nintendo 64 have to begin with? Wait a minute, we're missing Coco Island. I'm pretty sure Coco Island, Coco Mountain. There it is, N64. So there are 2 on the booster. Okay, Calamari Desert and Coco Mountain. Right? So a total of 6. I guess that's not too bad. But we're looking at 4 times 6, 12, 24. 4 times 24 is 96. 96 courses and only 6 are from the Nintendo 64. Alright, let's do... I always loved Coco Mountain, so we're just going to do this first one here. This is the golden... what cup? Golden Mushroom Cup. Got separate Joy-Cons so I can lax a little bit. I can't tell you how fucking excited I am for Mario Kart World. It's almost embarrassing that every day I'm going on to YouTube watching videos of it. It's crazy. Little boost. 200cc, so this is going to require full focus. I am not super familiar with this track, so I'm not positive where all the turns are. Also, was able to pre-order the Piranha Plant camera, which I wasn't even going to get a camera, but I was thinking, you know, me and Cam Nintendo and I are going to want to stream some races here, so why not? They are rather hard to find. People are reselling them on eBay right now for upwards of $140, I think I saw. But I was able to get on to Best Buy, and they had some still, so do not pay the eBay prices. If you have to, if you can't wait for a Switch 2 unit, I would say don't go any higher than I've seen them on there without a game for $640, $680, something like that. Don't go any higher than that. And as far as the accessories go, do not rebuy them. If they're not available, you can't find a Piranha Plant camera, it's fine. Wait a month or 2 and they will be back in stock. It's totally not worth doubling the price of the camera, I can tell you that now. Did they not give me credit for the perfect jump time? Shit. Oh! Had no idea you could do that. Yeah! I would not have gotten first place if I wouldn't have cut through that. I felt a pull. It slows you down a little bit, but I had enough speed with that mushroom. I do like that course. The Golden Dash Cup. Toad Circuit from the 3DS. Never played the 3DS version. I could tell you all the Mario Karts that I have played were the original for Super Nintendo, the N64, which came right after that. And to be honest, after that, I don't think I got back on until 7 or 8. I owned a Game Boy, which they never released one for Game Boy. I had a Game Boy Advance. I think they had one for Game Boy Advance, but I never played it. Shit. I had a DS, never played the one for that. I had a 3DS, never played the one for that. Actually, the DS wasn't that 7. I remember I had my first DS was the 2DS, where it didn't flip. It was like all one unit, like it didn't fold. Shit. Sorry, it's taken a lot of concentration here. So yeah, I really don't think, after the Nintendo 64 one, it wasn't until 7, I think. So yeah, I missed out on quite a few, but they were all handheld, so it just felt like I wasn't missing out on anything. I mean, you could argue, well, the Switch is handheld, yeah, but this is, the power of the Switch and the Switch 2 is phenomenal. Finished second. Didn't even realize that was the last lap. Just talking too much. Still in first. Will not get the 3 stars now, but that's okay. Do you ever notice when you pick a character based on who you pick, that changes the riders that ride with you? So when I pick villains, like it's usually villains racing against me. I think they have certain batches of characters they like to keep together. Now with the new one, we probably don't have to worry about that, because there are going to be, I think it's 24 at once. Does anybody know if that's going to be, like, mandatory every time you have to have at least 24? That was close. He's gonna block it. Gee. Ah, can't block that. No! Does anybody know the rhyme or reason with the shells? What I'm asking is, I'm pretty sure there was a time where I had no item to block the red shell, but I think I jumped and I was able to, like, avoid it. Something like that. So I should get on and look at some couple tips and tricks for Mario Kart, because I am positive that I don't know it all. How did that hit me? Alright, now it's time to get real. That probably saved my life, that banana that I threw, because that blocked out that green eggshell. Also, I did learn one thing on my own. When you are gliding and you hold the... Shit! What's the plant do? Saved me from getting 4th and gave me 3rd. I'm gonna drop in... I'm still in 1st. Okay, well, that was the 3rd race. This last race, I'm gonna have to get real. That was Cocoa Mountain. I didn't feel like it. Did they change some things when they released this? They would have had to, right? I know they made it look better, but... Well, I guess I have to tell the story of my sister Brittany. So, we had a Nintendo 64, we had Mario Kart 64, and I had the racing wheel. I had just started my first job. It was a part-time job at Bricker's French Fries. Some of the best French fries in Pennsylvania. And so I was buying my own things. I wanted a racing wheel. I got a racing wheel. That racing wheel my sister wanted to use. We were doing 4-player co-op where you had our little 4 split screen. Super fun to play couch co-op 4 players. Like, nothing beats that. It sucks that you have to split the screen up, but we all know that. So she wanted to use it. I said, Brittany, do not break this. Please, like, you know what's coming. She was making a turn. She was into it too much and turned the wheel too hard and just... So before it had, like, you could turn it a little, and if you let go, it would go right back into place. It had a good weight to it, a good feel to it, but after she had snapped it, it was loose. I think it worked, but it 100% wasn't the same. Before it was like, it had a good stability to it, but when it's loose, man, any little touch and you're... I do want to go back and look to see how much they're selling them for, just to see, I did find them, but I didn't check the price just recently. But yeah, thanks, Britt. You still owe me a racing wheel. If you want to buy me the $25 Nintendo Switch 2 little doohickeys, I'll take those. We'll call it even. Oh yeah, I think I got her back at Grandma and Grandpa's a good 15 years later when she brought her Game Boy over with Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. I deleted her save file with her perfect save file from that game. Yeah, she was super pissed. I actually did not try it. I hit the wrong button. I was just like playing around. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete it. I fucking deleted it. Oh yeah, I don't know if I finished saying before, when you glide, if you hold the drift before you land, you'll just go right into a drift. You won't have to hit it right after. Like I said, seasoned players will know that. I wonder in the new one, since it's more open world, if, did you see at the end there? I'll show you again when I hit it coming up. Dude, I love the colors of this. It's like a tennis court when you're coming around that green with the orange on the sides. That's sick. I know this is supposed to be a mall right here. So I wonder if the open world, if you can cut through that. See how there's like an invisible wall that, damn it, that prevents shit. There's an invisible wall that keeps you from cutting in too much. I'm wondering if the open world one will allow you that freedom. Oh, I should have this one in the bag. As long as that shell hits him. How's he outrunning that shell, dude? I got him. Or not. That was fucking close. Hey, we finished a 200cc. First place. Koopa Troopa does it again. Oh, shit, I didn't add the new Retro Hour logo up there. We'll get that on soon. Could have a new look to the stream very soon. while I'm on it, talk about Giant Bomb a little bit. Looks like they're going away. Sounds like Grubb is trying his hardest to keep things afloat after they pulled down the Bombcast 888, which you can find. Somebody re-uploaded. A couple people did, actually. And they were talking about brand safety and all that, because I guess they had a meeting with their owners, Fandom, telling them, you know, you gotta watch what you say, this and that. And Giant Bomb has never shied away. And they don't even say anything that bad. It's just, I don't know. I can see why Fandom would want to do that. Try to regulate a little bit of what goes on there. I think they probably watched the wrong episode of something. Probably Voicemail Dump Truck, because they get a little raunchy on there sometimes. And probably try to pull it back a little bit. And on the Bombcast 888, if you find it and watch it, just the first 10 minutes, you know, they're pretty much striking back at Fandom, making fun of them, Dan specifically. And they pulled Bombcast down, and Grubb went on to say on Last of Nintendogs, hey, it's my choice not to put it back up, because I think he's fighting to keep his job at Giant Bomb, whereas Reichert said, I'm done. This is it for me. I will never appear on it as long as Fandom owns it. And that's... I knew it was coming to an end at some point. It's just not the same without the OGs. You knew when Brad, Vinny, and Alex left that it wasn't going to be the same again. Jeff stuck around for another year after that, and he was eventually let go. It looks like Dan and Jeff are talking a little bit back and forth on Twitter, which is a good sign, because I didn't know what the deal was with Jeff standing with everyone else. I love Jeff Gerstmann, but it seemed like he wasn't talking to anybody. I thought maybe he would join Nextlander when he left Giant Bomb. I understand why he would want to do his own thing, but if you own your own thing and Nextlander, they own their own thing, why aren't we doing more compilations? You know, I don't get that. Maybe there's a little more friction there than I know about. And that's what I thought. I thought maybe people, you know, butt heads with Jeff. But it's good to see Jeff and Dan, you know, shooting the shit again, and I hope to see more of them two collaborating in the future. Yeah, so Giant Bomb might be done, donezo, like officially dead. I canceled my subscription today, actually. It sucks because I always go back and watch some of the old UPFs and Breaking Brads, and there's so many shows on there that I love watching. But I won't support them in these times. Once all the dust settles and they figure something out, hopefully it'll go up in an archive for free. You shouldn't have to pay for VODs. If you are currently running shit, yeah, I understand that, but I'm not going to pay for VODs specifically. There was no real benefit for me anyway. Like, I paid for that just for the VODs, but not if they're going to be pulling this shit. I could take a break from that. There's plenty of shit on YouTube I can watch from them. So yeah, if anybody has any amiibos that I need here, I should get a hold of Cam Nintendo to see what all he has. I actually have the Samus Aran, and I have a Samus from Metroid Dread. I think that would work. I wonder if Falco from Star Fox series would work for Fox McCloud. I doubt it, because I have Falco, and I probably would have tried that when I was unlocking the 4 others that I have on here. I have Mario, Peach, Link, and Bowser. So the Bowser that I used was the one from Odyssey with the suit, the white suit. The Link I used was from Tears of the Kingdom. The Peach I used was the cat Peach from 3D World. And the Mario, I have Catsuit Mario, and I have the 8-bit Mario. So one of them worked for that. I don't think I have any others that would work. I'm sure Cam Nintendo has Wario. And Toad, maybe? I just saw they released, oh my god, the amount of characters they have on Mario Kart World. I can't wait. Again. I wish I had a video to put up on here that we could watch, but shit's being dumb. Should we play another race? Out here. Or we could play plenty of other games on here. Tears of the Kingdom. We could play some classic Nintendo. Whoops. So yeah, I started getting back into Ni no Kuni a little bit. I owned it for PS3, and there was a sale on here for $5, so I bought it on this. And I only ever played about an hour of it, and I just fell off. PS3, same thing happened. I played about an hour and fell off. Not that I didn't like it. It's a beautiful looking game. It's very simplistic, very easy, but it's an RPG, so it's going to take time. It's not your typical turn-based RPG. They do have an overworld where the enemies come running at you, then you go into a battle. But in that battle, you do hit attack, tell them to attack, and you'll run over and you attack yourself. And you can move your guy while you're in that big ring. I'd show it, but I don't want to play that on stream right now. Stranger's Wrath, I always loved. Xbox, original Xbox game. It's from the Abe's Odyssey world. Stranger's Wrath is. And I do want to get back in and finish that, but it's got to be the right time. Just started back up Metroid Prime Remastered. Got that about 2 weeks ago. Already fell off of that. So that's what I do. I'll get a game, I'll play it for a week or two, and then I'll fall off of it. If I don't beat it within the first 2 weeks, hey, see you in a year, and we'll try then. NBA Playgrounds too. Like NBA Jam Remastered. It's a sweet game. Don't play that enough. I don't have time. Just don't have the time to play these games, but I will make time for the Switch 2. Better believe that. Eastward still needs to be finished. I'm about probably 60-70% in on that one, if I had to guess. Animal Crossing, lost all my data for that. Extremely discouraging. I started a new one, and about 5 minutes in, I'm like, I can't do this. I can't go through all these menus, tutorials, and all this shit again. And then I forced myself to do it a couple days later. So I'm not where I was before, but I'm about 5 to 10 hours in. I just got rid of my tent and got a house. Now I have to pay that off. And the museum, matter of fact, let's walk in here. I want to see my museum. He should have that built now. What are we doing? So whenever the Switch 2 drops, I won't have to worry about this anymore, because that'll be my primary and I'll just have all my stuff on there. It is cool, like the little screen they bring up and the sounds it makes. It's cute. It's Nintendo cute, but it's kind of a pain. Yeah, we are just about 33 days away from the Nintendo Switch 2 releasing. I'm sure there's got to be at least 2 or 3 streams online that somebody's just going to fucking play Switch all hours until Switch 2 drops. I even have the Oblivion remaster on the PS5 that I'm neglecting just because I'm into the Switch right now because of the Switch 2 nonsense. Checking in. Alright, Tom Nook has something to say. What the hell just happened? Sorry about that. I kicked my plug out. We're back. I thought maybe the shit crashed and bricked again. I named my land Aqua. Aqua. wanted something water themed, and I didn't want to sit there for too long thinking of a name. Can you change your island name? I don't think you can. I think it told you, like, this is it. Can play music you pick out. What? And you can buy music? I had no idea. When you're outside, you could change your view. Yeah, I did know that. Oh, we're doing a Mayday. We're flying to Mayday. The sounds of this game are pretty great. I probably do not even need to water these since it's raining. Do I have any sticks in my inventory right now? I do not, so I'm not going to pick any up. There's probably a fossil right there. I just want to go see the new museum. Did he say something about stopping by resident services first? I don't care. I'm going in. Yes, I remember I had my museum looking pretty freaking sweet on my last one. This museum's awesome. I'm glad they did something like this. I don't even want to wake them up. I just want to go look around. I don't even have much of anything in here right now, but... Okay, so it is just like last time. I couldn't remember if you had to like upgrade it. The more stuff you gave him, the more it would unlock throughout the museum. Like, they did a great job on this. Oh, I can't wait to put something in there. What's going in there? Can you... Probably not. Oh, they even have the date that you called it. Very cool. What about the other guy? Okay, it's because I'm standing in front of that specific sign, maybe? Yes. That was a day later. Why is there a sign here? Okay. What about this one? Same thing. Alright, that's pretty sweet. It makes me want to go dig up more stuff and catch more things. I don't know that, how many fish are in the game to catch. Fossils look like they're downstairs, insects to the left. What is this? People? Why does the statue look like an actual human, but our characters look cartoony? Wow, what? You can probably dig up. Where would you find statues at? Listen to that music. Very cool. Art, maybe? You can hang your art pieces up? Well, let's go wake up old Alley and see what the hell is going on here. Wonder if you're going to be able to go down there at some point. Blathers. How do I get art? Do I make my own through the app? I have to figure that one out. I don't recall that even being in last time I played. Maybe it was through an update that they added that. I do think that occasionally on your island you might get lucky and find a new fish. But I feel like I've caught all the basic ones. Is he going for it? Here we go. I do not know if you have to pull that back or not. I think this is a new one. The new one. Very nice. Is that one there? It is. Dace. A loach. They have loaches. Hey, there's my banner I just got. Look at that little guy. There ain't no way that I don't have him already, but we're gonna find out. Oh, really? Right on top of you. Come on, dude. Back up a little. Here we go. It's all you, dude. Get it. Really? He's not having it. This makes me think it's something that I might want. There we go. I don't have a seahorse yet. Wait. I might swap it with the loach. Like I got 2 loaches in my inventory. You know what? Drop. I only have 1 piece of hardwood. I think I can get more money from selling it to one of them dudes, so we can always come back and pick that up. So if you drop a loach, I wonder if it drops it in like a water bag and you could just come back and get it. Ooh, here's a big guy. Damn it. That might be the first one that I've lynched on. All right, so let's go. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go sell the loach, and then I'll come out and dig up these fossils. Then we'll go take them in, take all our stuff into Blathers. All we want to sell. What does he need to build a shop? I thought I got... Oh, I still need the iron nuggets. Iron nuggets! There's the guy with his leaf umbrella. These bells. And I thought I saw... Do these cracks go away? Or do they stay until you dig them up? But I saw another one over here, though. Right there. No way. I just sold 3 things. Swap it. Swap it. Oh, because I have to freaking open the bells to put them in my pot. That's ridiculous. They should automatically just go with yours. Let's drop... I don't know. Drop a peach. Come back for that peach. So yeah, I had a lot more going on in my little island before. I don't even have a bridge yet, or a ladder to get up to the higher parts of Outback. He's gonna do this every time now. This and this. Nice. Why wouldn't you donate it? Nope, that's all. Sometimes they actually say what pops up on screen, like I thought I heard jolly good right there. So let's take our little Mayday trip real quick and just see what that's all about. I think I just go in here. I thought he just said go down and the mail said just go fly away. Mayday. I guess it makes sense. Mayday, Mayday. Mayday, Mayday. It has something to do with the actual Mayday. I got a Mayday ticket here from Tom Nook. It's only good for a limited time, so when you want to use it, I want to fly. I got it. So is it just to go to a different island? See, I thought it was like going to be something special, like they'll take me to a sweet-ass island that I've never been to. That's alright, I'll do that later. We'll just wrap it up for now. Play another Mario Kart round and then go from there. So yeah, we got our museum back now, that's good. That's a big thing, like, if that wasn't in the game, it'd feel a little more lifeless. Long loading times just to get back to the main menu.
Mario Kart 8!
Yeah, I'm hoping that because it's in 4K, the Switch 2, that no, it will look better on a TV than the original Switch. The original Switch has like, I can only best describe it as like a watery filter over top of everything. It just, you can see the loss of fidelity. I am actually going to, so I heard that you can get something if you get at least 1 star in every regular cup, not the booster course cups, every regular cup for 150 cc. So we are going to do the flower cup right now. And let's use... I don't think I've ever used Donkey Kong. And there's a lot of people I never use. He looks cool. He looks cool enough. We got a new ride. What is this? Like a Harley. Let's try it out. Try the Harley out with... Take these wheels. And since it's Mario, we'll do a different glider. Yeah, I like that. What about the clouds? Let's do this one. Kind of matches a little better. Yeah, flower cup. We're doing it. Not sure why I didn't get at least 1 star on these. It looks great. Shoot. Hey man, get over there, man. Another thing with Mario Kart, when you're, depending on where you're at, what place you're in, you will get different items in the question blocks. You try to make it, I guess, fair, if you want to call it that. They basically do not want you giving up. It's gonna suck. Ooh. What did she hit me with? I missed that. He turns into the statue when he jumps. That is sweet. Very cool. Never saw that before. Use the mushroom in the air. We're gonna try. Yes, of course you can. We're doing it. Doing it. So why didn't you do it that time? Here's the final stretch. Very nice. Did I see that right? Because I was paying attention more to the track than Mario. Did he turn into a statue at that when he jumped? You could hear the sound effect too. The vroom. a look at the highlight reel to see if they show it. Not there. Yep, right there. For whatever reason, they put me upside down. That's cool. Yeah, 40. Oh my god, I was trying to count. I was watching a video of somebody playing at the Switch 2 event that they had. It's the Mario Kart World on the character select screen, and they were paging through, and I think I counted upwards to 90 something different characters. Now that's with same characters using different costumes too, but it's a lot. So if there's 24 different riders, let's say, so there's 24 supported characters in each race, and everyone has 4 different costumes, that's 96 right there. So very cool. That definitely shouldn't have hit me. Where are you going? Where are you going? Cool. Why is everyone wrecking right now? I mean, it's 150cc, it's not like it's 50. Sometimes when when you're drifting and taking a turn too wide, you want to release to get that boost so you're not going so far wide. You gotta end your drift a little early just to get back into it. I like trying to... Was that my own shell coming back at me? I like to try to save something in case they hit me with that red. But we'll hold on to this. Wonder what's over there. That's one thing also that I just can't wait for. Just to ride around, free roam in Mario Kart World. Damn it. I'm gonna end up hitting that. See, I should have saved it. There we go. Come on, get that damn Lemmy. It is Lemmy, right? Nice. Oh, come on. In the new one, we would have been able to grind that thing. Thought he passed me right there. Does your coin count? If you're under 10 coins when you finish the race, does that count towards your stars? I wonder. They're all questions I need to Google and find out. A lot of stuff about Mario Kart. Maybe not a lot, but there's some little tips and tricks I'm sure I don't know about. Get a better understanding of World when it drops. Oh, John, I'm super excited. Third race. We got one more after this. I think I remember loving this course. The Twisted Mansion. I need to get into playing this more online. Stop being a puss and just doing it. I've always... Games like Mortal Kombat... If it's not a shooter, I'm always... I don't know why. I'm just... It's way too competitive. So I don't want to get on and just lose and get mad. I don't want to hate the game, basically. I figure if I don't get on and lose, nothing to get mad about. So games like fighting games... so I'll play shooters, I'll play Fortnite online, basically because you have to. Call of Duty and all that. Call of Duty is so toxic, and I'm not talking about the people that play it, even though they are too. I'm specifically talking about the constant dying and coming back, and I can't stand that. It's just, I get too frustrated playing that game. It's best that I just stay off of it. But yeah, I gotta get on here and just play some of this online, because what I was getting at is when you're playing the AI, they tend to keep the same... Did I just steal his mushroom? That's sweet. They tend to keep the same 3 or 4 riders up in the first top 3, so you can't get that far ahead if you lose a race or two. Like, they want to keep, you know, Peach, as you can see here, they want to keep her and Lemmy as the 2 guys that are giving me the most competition. That way, if I lose one, I could potentially just completely fall out of first place by the end. But if you're playing actual riders, you know, you have a better chance of different people, you know, getting first, second, third place each time. So this game wouldn't be so bad to play online, I don't think. I have no idea about the latency and all that, how well it performs online. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, I've always had that gripe about like Madden and sports games, like EA Sports, for all the money that they make, you play one dude. You're not playing a Fortnite where there's 100 characters, even though they have bot placement sometimes. But that thing runs, Fortnite runs great. You play a game of Madden against one other guy, and you get all kinds of lag, and your field goal kicks and all that. Like, there's no way that it shouldn't be perfect. But a lot of the fan base of guys that play Madden and NBA, and this is no knock on anybody, but a lot of those guys, they don't have the greatest internet. I've noticed that playing guys in certain games. Nothing to lie about. It just sucks when your opponent gets a benefit because his internet is choppier than yours. Great timing on that sound box. Anybody know if you have coins make you faster too, right? The more you have. You always want to have a maximum of 10. Oh, gonna feel the wrath of the dreaded blue shell. Is the sound box the only thing that can counteract the blue shell? I want to get up there one time. I always forget by the time I hit that. Good shot. I'm not even gonna lie about that one. I would like to finish with 3 stars, but we're gonna get what we can get here. Let's go. That drift up. Come on, we got her. we tried it. Doesn't get much closer than that. Dang, baby, to finish it off. Hit her with the bomb. Imagine Cat Peach. So there's two Peaches. I was gonna say, I thought I saw two Peaches like in the top the whole time. And it is Lemmy. Wait, there was three Peaches in this raid. Peachette down there. Oh, Animal Crossing Villager and Isabelle down at the bottom. They weren't meant for Mario Kart, I guess. So then we only have one more cup to get that. Whatever it is that you unlock, I don't even know. Taking a while to load. Here it is. 3 stars, right? So I have, I think I have them all done on 50, 100, and 150, the main courses. So there's 3 stars on all of the 50. I need just, that's totally awesome. Like, how do I get 3 stars on every single race and 0 stars on the Star Cup? I wonder if somebody else played that one. So, both Star Cups, I have 0 stars. Eventually, I'll go through and get all 3 stars. That's the one we did earlier. We got 0 stars for that one. So I don't know. I don't know what determines that, but I do need 1 star on this Star Cup to see whatever I get, and probably on that one too. That might unlock something too. We'll have to go check, but that's all I'm going to play for right now. Man, I cannot wait for the Switch 2. I can't say it enough. But yeah, if I ever get this damn thing set up for the YouTube, we're gonna do some reaction videos to some shit we never watched before. If anybody has anything they want to see, I don't know if I'll do the whole music thing just because I don't know how to get around the copyrights of that shit. Maybe I'll look into it a little more because there are so many bands that I have never heard of that I could probably do some reaction shit to. So if you have anything you want, you let me know and we'll see about doing that too. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it here. Probably be back next week with who knows what. We'll see whatever I'm in the mood for. Got anything for me? Let me know. Switch 2. I'm gonna stream all weekend when that comes out.